Last time on RWBY Dark Genesis.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of RWBY Dark Genesis. You two, so we have Aurata and Johnny. You guys are speeding off into the forest, the Emerald Forest, as you hear gunshots.
Rule 1, don't skip breakfast.
Cyan!
What's going on?
Come on! There are gunshots.
You okay?
You're listening out for stuff, and you can start hearing the snarling growl of a Beowulf and Ursa beasts alike within this forest. You hit the face. There is a gunshot rings out, almost like blast from you. As you are hit, you see Professor Mizbar sitting there. Whoa, 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 whoa! And next to him, with a smoking gun, Professor Port's like, "Oh, students, you got in my way!"
Last night we got attacked by, it's not last night, the night before last, when we were out on the gates. We got hit by like a big, like couple of waves of grim.
Weird, but it's just how angry they are. Like, something stirred them up, like a bee's nest, you know? Give it a good shake. But whenever bees get angry, it's because they're protecting the queen.
Did you hear what he said? There's some kind of like, big, grim, directing all the others.
Alright, in which case we'll say that you have breakfast, you have time, and you're going to get into town probably for around about midday. So it'll give you a couple of hours to just bimble around before you've got to meet the guys at 2 o'clock at the cinema.
Oh look, here we are at the clothes shop.
A curtain at the back of behind the counter is moved, and you can just barely see, just over this countertop is a bald head, and then from behind the counter coming into view, a man who must be probably 4 foot if he's that. Welcome, welcome. My name is Samuel Swiftly, and welcome to A Stitch in Time. How may I be of assistance to you?
I need an adult!
The first steps into becoming a refined gentleman?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to help me? Okay, so you guys are headed up north of the city towards Razzamatazz. It has got some smooth music in the background, and walking from within, let's have a look and see, in a purple suit, a man walks in. He's wearing a ring on every finger. Hi guys, how can I help you today? I want to thank you so much for bringing my suit. Seeing that you're the fever kind of people, you could do me a favor. This is more, what's the word? Covert.
No thank you. Let's go.
Detective Rand, Vale Police Department. So we're back to the cinema, and you get to the cinema, waiting in the foyer, you see your 4 friends, Saffron, Rowan, Lee, and Faye, and they're all like, "Hey guys, you made it. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh yes, lovely to see you all." Dude.
Let's just do this, get it over with, when it's done, and we don't have to do it again.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Hello and welcome to the latest episode of RWBY Dark Genesis. My name is Marcus, I am the DM, and with me, as usual, my amazing friends. I have Alexander playing Zure Tesla. I have Matt playing Cyan Wave.
Hello.
I have Alex playing Aurata Nikos.
Hello.
And I have Ron playing Johnny Verdegris.
I blush and look at my boots.
We've just had our little intro, remind you guys what happened last time. Well, with that, we move on to this week's episode of RWBY Dark Genesis. So, taking ourselves back from last time, we find ourselves listening to the smooth jazz of Jonas Java. You're sitting there post-cinema now with the guys over the Team Saffron. And it's currently, what was it? The film ended about 4 o'clock, so you probably had an hour or so in the coffee shop just to chill and catch up and have a good chin wax. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening right now.
Okay, so, just to get this clear. A cop said it's okay for us, to go to the docks and do whatever it is that this Razzamatazz guy said to do.
Yeah, Jazz from Razzamatazz, yeah.
Yeah. And he said that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're cool with it? And you as team leader are cool with it?
It'd be nice
extremely
to
cool
help
with
police, so yeah, why not?
Well, if you guys say it's okay, then.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing about this Leviathan guy? What's up with that?
Probably put that on hold. I mean, it's hard to locate him currently. I mean, he has been spotted, but I don't know if we're up for the challenge yet. Maybe we can do this as a sort of warm-up.
Cyan, you were right doing this. I know you had reservations.
I'm not exactly keen on the idea, but I'm not going to let my team do this alone.
All right, so
What time are we doing it?
Well,
About 8 o'clock.
I think we need to.
Sure, 8 o'clock.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
That's when the date is with him with,
No,
with
it's not.
sexy. I don't know.
Oh,
What was the latest
it's
of
10
that?
o'clock.
Ah,
10 o'clock.
shit. Well, it could go on for a couple of hours. We don't know.
priorities.
Priorities.
Is there something I'm missing here?
No.
Because we're speaking out some game.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Back in character.
No, so yeah, just I think we need to go speak to Jazz first. So I
Get
can.
some credit.
Yeah, Zuri and I will probably go do that, and then we can find out, what the details are, and go from there.
Okay, is there anything you want the rest of us to do?
I mean,
Team leader?
I think you should. I want you to be roughly 10 meters away, around a corner, just scoping the situation. Hopefully, we don't get any on spare eyes looking at us on a little less than legal activity. That's what I think.
Say that again.
stay outside and keep an eye out.
Right,
Yeah.
on it. With my perception of D6.
Okay, so you're going to start making your way over to Razzamatazz with you two to put on the lead, and you have
Yeah,
the B team.
So I'm going to hang
Shoot.
back,
Yeah, B
walk
team,
nonchalantly.
B team,
Power shower.
power shower.
Let's just like.
Johnny.
Yeah.
No. Don't listen.
Okay. Now I start pimp walking.
I'm gonna let him do that. That looks funny.
You just pull a pimp kit out of somewhere and just start strutting along.
I was going to say, you haven't had your suit made yet. You're still having that made.
Although actually no, if we're getting you like an emerald green suit, so we need to get you like a big ginger beard and a top hat, and then we can just call you Leprechaun Johnny.
Or just get him a bowler
It's
hat.
St. Patrick. It's St. Patrick's Day
You're like
variant.
the biggest riddler ever.
Yeah.
Riddle me this.
Oh, we're doing that.
Riddle me this. What's 500 pounds and can kill you with a finger?
I think we need another.
I'm okay. Okay, so you're doing that, Johnny. As for you two, are you guys sort of just walking straight into Razzamatazz? It's most other shops are just starting to close up for the day.
Yeah, just
Because it is Saturday evening. But,
I will let
Yeah.
Zuri walk in first,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
trying to make myself look a little bit hesitant about walking back in there because I was
Yeah.
very vocal about not doing it last time. So I'm like trying to look like I've been overruled and we're coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you walk in, ding ding.
Yeah. I would like to travel like round the sides of the shop, look, browsing.
You do some browsing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what does Razzamatazz sell? Is it a shop or a club?
It's kind of like, I guess the best way to put it is it's kind of your exchange shop. It's a pawn shop, pawnbrokers by any other means. You haven't been inside it yet, but you can see that everything is basically under lock and very heavy protected key, sort of like that cross-section glass. And it's all very much you can look but you can't touch. And yes, think of pawnbrokers or money exchange or something like that, money savers, something like that, where you can take whatever you don't need anymore or you need some cash quick. But you start entering, you start looking through all the just some of the items that are on there, and he has everything from armor to items of dust, weaponry. He has some other gear and stuff like that. And then he has got a curtained off area at the back, which he came out of last time.
Yeah.
Which he comes out of again, and this time he is going to be in a. He's in a red suit as he comes through. Oh, you're back! I knew you'd come back.
Oh
How can I help you guys? How can I help you? This time you are on your own. There's no dodgy-looking guy in a trench coat, as it was last time, which turned out to be Detective Brand. But you're all alone in the. I was just about to close up. You picked up the time.
Oh, convenient. Love it. Just hold on. I'm just quickly browsing. And
yeah. He walks past you, and it's just like, have you come into the shop as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
As you both come into the shop, it's like he quickly looks out, and it's a sort of click, just like security. You know, dig me. So
how was he locked the door?
just we're talking like literally
just like a bolt.
just a bolt.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Just like
Roger immediately starts
I was-
sweating, just like the fuck is happening?
I'm giving the old look at my eyes back at Raz and then the door, just keep like.
He sort of
twitchy eye.
silks past you in his, and I'd like to say when it's a red suit, it's a red top, it's a red shirt, it's a red tie, it's a red waistcoat, it's red
What?
trousers, it's a red shoes. Like everything is red. There's
Red
not
fingernails.
Yeah.
possibly. I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling. But he silks past you, and he goes towards the curtain. He's like, "Come into my office, if you please."
Okay. One sec. Just need to quickly just talk to my friend here. Okay. If you hear what sounds like a girl screaming, that's the signal.
You know what?
Right. Fair enough. Okay.
Just like if
Yeah.
things start going wrong, just like I don't know,
Okay.
just like a color like peaches or something.
Yes.
Or make the sound of like a sloth.
A sloth.
Yeah.
I've never made that sound ever, nor do I know what they sound.
Oh, it's kind of like.
Outside, Johnny goes, "Someone in trouble?"
It'll be fine.
Okay. I will try my best to do that. Okay. I'm gonna just tug your arm a bit, make it as if you're a bit hesitant. Come on.
And I just like slightly raise the voice. I'm just like, I'm still not sure about this, Zure.
Look, it's fine.
I'm
It's just
sure.
a quick job. Honestly, perfectly fine.
No trouble, little lady. Come on in.
I mean, look, who are you counting level?
Ah, my sorries. I'm so sorry. Please, this way, young lady.
Okay, I'll go first.
As you basically walk in, and it's I guess it's kind of, how to explain it. Have you ever been to one of those real posh department stores where if you want to go like suit shopping, there's like seats and stuff like that, and you can basically try some stuff on. Effectively, they replace the sort of like the cubicles that you sort of like go and get changed for your suits in,
Like a fitting room.
like fitting room. But you've got the plush sofas, but instead it's literally just like items and stuff like that. And he's got like pretty much sort of black market. There's boxes of everything and anything you could want, and just surplus galore, like weapons, dust, stuff like that. And he's like, "Oh, sorry about that." He just closes some curtains, just like, "Please take a seat, my friends. You are now friends after all."
I remain standing.
He takes a seat and he's got a sofa all to himself. Stretched out arms, leg crosses over.
I just sit down, take a couple of the sticks of my weapon, galvanize his verdict, and just leave it on my thigh. Ready just in case.
Yeah, man of business. I saw that the second I saw you. I said, there is a man of business. I see it in you. I see the greatness. You so strong, so powerful, but so confident, young lady.
Yeah, she's the muscle.
I see. Yes, indeed. What muscle you got there? So, job I got for you. Those horrible, cruel imports and exports officers have stolen something very precious of mine and withholding it from me. I need you to go in there and get it. Obviously, I can't go get it myself because, well, I'm kind of a known quantity around this town. But you're new. You say you're new in town. You're from Beacon, yeah?
Yes.
Exactly. New students. No one knows your name. No one knows your faces. You are blend right in.
Yes, I can definitely.
Nikos.
Yes.
Glowing jacket.
It's so simple. Just need you to go get the box, bring it back here, and I tell you what, I give you a special gift as a token of my esteemed appreciation and a token of my undying friendship.
Interesting. I am definitely considering it.
Yes. Sound good to you?
Well, I mean,
Yes, I like that spoken comment.
I just like sort of like step over. So did Zuri sit down?
Yeah,
He
he
sat on the sofa.
sat down.
I just like stand next to the sofa that Zuri's sitting on, like just slightly behind him, just like staring at Raz. Just like, I mean, look, if we're going to do this for you, then I think this. I'm assuming this isn't quite so legal, I guess. So I mean, we're taking some risks here, so I think we need to take some of the some of the payment up front.
Oh, I understand. But then you see, you already have my esteemed token of friendship.
But I mean, maybe something a little bit more tangible than friendship.
Little incentive.
My friendship goes a long way. It's highly sought after.
Maybe your friendship can go a long way in like the end.
Unfortunately, we do not have proof of how well your friendship is. So, what's to say we do this for you, and it turns out this is your first try at this?
Oh, you woo me so, young man.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
But I tell you what, you got a nice face. I trust the face.
Pretty face.
Don't you go there, boy. But you know what? You got a trusting face.
Yeah, 1 second. And I start cleaning my glasses real quick.
How about I put 500 yen on the table? And he literally is like, click, and there's like some cards just on the small coffee table in front between the two. 500 yen, and he's got 100 yen. Like the cards, the credit card type money.
Yeah.
500 yen and my token of appreciation, and then a small gift when you return with my item.
Okay.
Does this sound fair to you, young man?
May I just quickly inspect it real quick?
Yes.
Does it look legit,
It's
not fake?
looking very legit. Oh,
Right,
sorry,
right,
I
so
did
you're
it in his voice.
Yeah.
Probably not very trusting if I do it in his voice.
Yeah.
No, as Marcus, the GM, yeah, it looks like cash.
Okay. I place it on the table.
It doesn't look counterfeit if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
If you want to give me a perception check, just to make sure that
I was so good at those.
make sure it is actually 100 yen.
I'm just from a little distance. I'm also going to do the
You
same.
remember peek over?
Sure.
Is that 500 yen on the table?
Perception 6.
Ooh, okay, we've got a 6. Do I hear 7? 7, 7, 6, or 7, 7, 7?
That's one.
No.
It's a good thing I looked then.
In which case, no.
She's also the brains.
And it looks good.
Oh, sorry. Had a bug.
And we paused it outside. What you two do?
I am on a street corner, leaning against it, just sort of like cleaning my nails, and basically doing what Johnny's impersonation of a sketchy thug who's just hanging on a street corner would look like.
Someone in the car just
And he's
pulls up,
whistling
just
nonchalantly
like,
again.
Get in the car.
Yeah, see? What you looking
Yeah,
at, boy?
see? We gotta hang
see?
here,
Yeah,
see?
yeah,
We gotta look
see?
out
Yeah.
for the bad guys.
Yeah. Good thinking there, boss. Yeah.
I seem to have acquired minions, see?
a group of like fucking West End like musical background groups come out clicking just.
Dun, 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 dun.
Start doing
Always
a
needs
jazz
Batman.
number.
Miles, make it happen.
Miles, please.
Ruby 6 should be clicking, dancing background. Yes.
All singing, all dancing.
But Cyan, what are you doing?
Currently
The
recovering.
two saffrons stay in Jawas.
Yeah, I mean they had no real sort of like connection
Good,
to this.
good.
They were
They're
kind
the
of
smart
God.
ones.
well again for what they wanted to do. They were like Leviathan's not for us. I do not think this is and they sort of like they made their P's and Q's and they skedaddled. But no, so you don't have to worry about Saffron. They were kind of like well, we've had enough excitement for one day with the movie. We're gonna head back.
Cool, then I'm standing.
I mean, to be fair, the movie was very exciting.
So
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Johnny stood. Did you say you were at the end?
At
of
a street
that
corner, like in an
Okay,
alleyway
I'm
sort of
pretty
thing.
much. Down the road, as far far away as I can get from him, but still in.
That's
So
a
you
good
can
idea.
So you can see Razzamatazz.
I completely changed my accent.
See?
I'm going for something else now.
See? Johnny's totally method.
Yeah, I'm still in view of Raz, but not.
Okay. Perception checks from you two, please.
Yay. I'm going to do this well. 3.
4.
Don't worry about it.
5.
Hey.
We quickly jump back inside. So, cash on the table, cards on the table now. So, do we have a deal? And he's like,
Yeah, I look towards Aurata.
Or else just
Yeah.
slightly nods ahead.
Yeah, I shake my hand. Okay.
oh, fantastic. So,
I need details.
I'm gonna give you them, you understand? So, I need you to go to Dock 13. That's a 1 and a 3. I need you to go to Warehouse B. That's a beaver. I don't know, B. I need you to...
Beaver.
Okay.
Bravo.
Good one. I like that.
Beaver vegan.
Now, you gotta wait till about 10 o'clock.
Beowulf. Yeah.
Of course.
10
No,
o'clock.
wait till 10 o'clock. There'll be a change of the our security enforcement provision. And that's when you gotta get in there. Sneak yourself right in. You wanna keep quiet as though you don't create any unnecessary ripples in the water. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Now it's item locker 5299. You gotta remember that good. Okay. Don't be seen. Don't get caught. I'm counting on you. And I'm going a little bit. I'm going a little bit. Rowing there for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Don't be seen, and don't be caught.
Okay.
Where do we bring the packages?
Just bring it back to me.
So you just want us to walk through the city
What does
with an obviously stolen package from the docks?
It's about this big. Tiny, really.
what's it usually
And it
look
basically
like?
shows it's for anyone listening at home. It's probably about A5 in size. So we're talking like small A5 paper, that sort of size box.
Okay.
Okay,
And what does the package usually look like? Just standard cardboard? Or...
it's a package, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know when you see it.
I'll know when I see it.
Okay. Do well, I'll give you all your things. Don't want to keep you here too long. People might start seeing things. I saw this real sketchy person when I locked up.
Yeah.
Big tall guy standing outside whistling. Anyway, I can count on you.
Of course.
Okay. Sounds good. Bring it back to me tomorrow. I open shop at 10. 10 o'clock in the morning, you come back. You give me my package. Sound good?
Of course.
Okay, I like this. You guys are all right. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna close for the day.
Okay. Aurata, if you please.
Or I steps up to the table, picks up the...
Yep.
Don't like to get your hands dirty with money.
Okay. So you step away, and he sits there, and it's like silks past you again, up to the front door. Shunk, ka-chunk.
So is he leaving the room before we are?
No, you wait for you two. You guys leave the room. And he shows you out. You get to the front door, unlocks the bolt, looks outside again. Up you go. Remember, don't be seen and don't be caught.
Okay.
Head out.
There you go. Kicks your ass. Boom. Gone. Down. Accent's over. Okay, and he closes up behind you. Ka-chunk, cha-chunk, cha-chunk, cha-chunk.
3 locks. Got it. Right.
Okay, and you see, both of you see, emerging, these two emerge from Razzamatazz. After some...
I clearly, I think I'm being subtle about this, but I'm like, tip on the nose, big nod.
He's so overt, it's covert.
Yeah.
Walk the other... I literally just... I just grab Zure and walk in the other direction. Away from Johnny.
I follow.
So
But nonchalantly.
Cyan, you can see Zure and Aurata walking down the street being followed by a whistling, clicking Johnny.
Don't call me Johnny, I'm Skeet Celadon. That's my undercover name! Skeet Celadon!
Bang bang, skeet skeet.
I'm following them, but like I don't know them.
So like most of the time when you're with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna like lead Zuri like around a few blocks until we're away from Razzamatazz and then stop and wait for these guys.
Yep. So you meet up. You probably thinking as Razzamatazz right to the sort of the top of the map. As you see. You then head down. You're heading more towards the sort of the main commercial square where you got like the police HQ and stuff like that.
No,
Or
going
you're more-
along down so as if we were going back to Beacon.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds cool.
Okay.
And
How'd
then
it
just, like,
go?
Okay.
let's give us some
Yeah.
details.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants us to go like he said it was like 10 o'clock for the security change.
Yes. 10 p.m. Main important thing that we should remember is to deliver the package to him at 10 a.m. So we got to try and.
I raised my hand.
No. We got to give it to the police first.
Well,
No, we got.
That's why I'm just, and I literally just
Yeah.
put out my scroll and start like typing away like an email to the.
Oh, you have the
whatever
email.
his name is.
Yeah.
Because I've forgotten his name.
Right,
Okay.
Saran.
Yeah.
Right to ask for
I-
contact
Yeah,
details.
Yeah.
I took his
Okay,
card. So
okay,
I sent him an
okay.
email and just saying,
Yeah.
look, this is what we're doing. This is where we're going.
And don't forget to mention the guy wants the package at 10 a.m. Just
Yeah,
in
he
case.
he wants the package in the
Yeah.
morning, so
In order to
we
make it
can-
look less
yeah,
suspicious.
so we basically
Oh,
just give him
oh.
a transcript of the conversation. Basically.
Tell him we said hi.
I don't put that they said hi.
He said, yeah. So he'll probably get a reply if, yeah, you will have some guys in support out of sight.
Yeah.
Bless ya.
So it's more so if we do get caught and get arrested or anything, then they know that we were there, and then maybe Rand can come
Yeah.
along and get us
Just
out.
talk it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's well aware of the situation, and then asks you to bring the package if you're going to collect it tonight before you then drop off in the morning.
The only thing I leave out of the conversation is the fact that we got some payment up front.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then I just like produce the 5 cards and like, we got some money for it.
Oh wow.
We haven't done anything yet, but we got some money.
Free money.
I know.
Well, not free.
I mean,
he's
it's-
expecting us to do something.
I mean, it's like the proceeds of crime, so I mean, we could just hand it in, but I think this is the team leader's job.
You know what? That is perfectly fine. And I just
We could give it to charity.
I just get my jacket, put my hand in the pocket, and then just grab it.
Are you not touching
Gently wiggle your hands
If
on
you don't
it.
want it, I'll just keep hold of it.
Oh yeah, sure, please. I think it's safer in your hands.
Immediately drop. No. Immediately drops on the floor. No. Okay, I'll just put it back away. Just like,
Whoa.
So we're supposed to just because I'm a little bit behind on this. So we're supposed to get this package,
Yes.
and we're supposed to take it to Jazz,
we're supposed to,
but we got to take it to the cops.
but we're gonna take it to the cops. Yeah,
Gotcha.
to the police.
Where are we stealing it from, or getting it from, or doing something with it?
Down 13.
Dark 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, where has been.
Did he say anything about it being guarded?
There's a
Yes.
security guard change at 10 o'clock. That's why we have to do
Yes.
it at 10.
Okay.
Short time window.
Yeah. We're presumably not. I mean, we're gonna do this without actually having a tussle with anyone, right?
Yeah,
Preferably.
I don't really want to hurt anyone. I think that's the whole point of sneaking in, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you look surprisingly, like, spry.
Oh yeah, I'm a stealthy guy.
It's about 5:30 in the evening after your coffee and your movie and whatnot. You've gone and spoken to Jazz. You've got you've got the situation down pat. The Detective Rand is on board. He knows what what's going down. So now you effectively to be there at 10 o'clock. Okay. You firstly, I don't know if you want to do anything this time frame. A lot of the shops are now becoming shut because it's like 5:30 in the evening.
Not really anything I can think
Oh,
of.
there's nothing for me to do.
Okay.
Sam,
Why don't I
Sam, you okay? Why are you laughing so much?
take a walk down to this place? I mean, I think I've got this moving without being seen thing down. We'll go down there, have a little bit of a look around, see if I can see out what the security's like, if there's any cameras, things like that.
By the way, quick question. What shades does Johnny Verdegris wear?
Giant mirror shades.
Yeah, giant one. Johnny,
Yeah.
do you want to switch? And I hand him my glasses.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just think it would you'd be less noticeable, more incognito if we switch glasses.
I don't understand.
People won't notice you as much if you're wearing glasses.
No, it's
These
fine.
ones.
These are my prescriptions.
Oh, I really like your optician. just you know, opticians handing out shades instead of proper glasses. Are they transition?
They're just my glasses.
Okay, they're very dark tinted glasses.
Well, I suppose so.
Keep dropping them.
It's fine. Don't worry. It'll be fine. So, shall I go down there and have a look around?
Probably not safe to go alone.
Take this.
Okay.
I grab Johnny's gauntlets off him. Just like, thank you.
Oh!
Like take
Well,
one of
this
his
is
really bam.
really easy to take.
No. So I look around. Is Cyan still there?
Yes.
Good.
As Cyan moved like 5 feet away from when we last looked.
Is she on her scroll?
Maybe.
She's a weeping angel.
She is. She is.
Yeah, so just, I think maybe
Okay.
it's better to take one of us with you.
Okay. Okay.
What do you-
Please give us like some sort of signal if you are having trouble with any of our
Got just the
reviews.
one.
Yeah?
Oh, the turtle beetle.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
No one will know what that
No,
was.
they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Okay. I'm just going to ignore that because I haven't heard that noise
Wait,
before.
You've never heard of a turtle beetle?
No, I have not. Until
I literally just like
now.
look down and just like look for a random insect, just any random insect.
Yes.
Like pick one, I'm just like, this is a turtle beetle. And just like
What's
hold it
it?
out into
What's it look like?
Zuri's face.
It's a small red bug. It has polka dots on its back. It's got red body.
Do I
black
need
polka
to?
dots.
Do I need to make an intelligence check to know that this is a ladybird?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Yes,
you know what?
do.
For banters, yes.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
Because I remember how badly you rolled last time, which is quite funny. The smart guy doesn't know what a ladybird is.
Damn it!
You know.
6.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Oh wow. So threatening.
Listen to it make
It's
its
not
noise.
supposed to be threatening.
Listen to it make its noise. See?
I mean, I clearly made that noise.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to hide that I'm making
Okay.
that noise. It doesn't matter. It's just a noise.
Wow, it's able to throw its voice in different areas.
Yeah.
From its own
Yes.
mouth.
It's got
It's
9
brilliant.
million powers, maybe.
Telepathy.
That one.
Look,
Okay.
if someone wants to come with me, that's fine. But maybe I should go down now.
Look, just like
Bring one around.
yeah, just like give us a text saying, oh god, I'm being attacked by security guards. Please help me." Just something like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
I'll certainly do that if I'm in the middle of a fight.
Okay.
Okay.
I turn and start walking towards the dogs.
I'm just like, look, I'll go. He'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll let you know.
Okay.
Don't drink coffee.
Science.
Don't drink coffee.
Don't
I'm on
drink
my
coffee.
scroll
And I
I-
try to follow
So we're
you.
going 2 and 2.
Oh
I won't drink
my
coffee.
God.
because I am sending notes to Marcus.
Just for everyone to listen to.
IRL.
Yeah, Marcus, you're gonna have to edit
Dying.
that into the edit like a
Yeah.
little recording into the type out on screen.
Okay. Duly noted.
Okay.
So we have. Okay, we have. What was it? J and A, JA, or would you go?
AJ.
V, N, I don't know. There's like half a team here.
Team G.
Breaking up Team Zinc into Team G.
And
Well, it's in and zik.
In and
zik.
Team In. Okay.
Team
So-
in.
Yin.
We
Firstly,
don't have a ship name yet, do we?
There you go.
yeah, there you go.
Right, the listeners at home, you need to come up with a ship name for Johnny and Aurata.
You don't. No one's
but you
forcing
do.
you.
But while you're doing it, it seems us to split into 2.
And while you're there, you may as well draw some fan art. Like, I mean, I think Marcus will give you something, maybe.
A thumbs up on Facebook.
We'll share your
Free
Facebook
hugs.
page.
Where we are.
Brilliant.
So, with you guys.
I don't see what's so funny, but okay.
No, I would just challenge. So, I think the first thing is a question of is that you guys trying to find Doc 13. So, if you want to give me a, I guess what you got. I mean, I know we've used this in the past, or urban survival. Happy for you to use your survival in this case.
Yep.
However, you can also use communication if you want to try and talk to some other people and see if you can have like some way of talking around. Like use your
Can
charisma.
I use an intelligence check to see if I can see if I can like work out how the things are numbered?
Yeah.
It's still only a D6.
Write it down. Kind of.
5.
27? That's 7.
27.
27. I rolled really well on a 6-sided dice.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. So you basically can work out between the two of you, and you were looking for numbers. So what we'll do is we'll say with your 7, you work out right. Okay, docks. Okay, I'm going to be going more into the industrial region. So you're going to be moving out the commercial district. And you go into the industrial zone. There, you then take over and go right. You start going. Okay, they seem to be going from like 20 to plus 20 to sort of 30 that way. So if we want dock 13, we're going to go this way. So between the two of you, you ascertain where, you ascertain which, and you soon sort of work out that you get towards this actual dock. And the docks itself, dock 13 is split into 2, and effectively there's sort of 2 wharfs, 2 piers, and you can basically have a look, and it's all got the sort of like, you know, the chicken wire mesh sort of protective fence, and it's all fenced off, and there's people sort of like, you've got the little gatehouse with someone sitting there checking stuff, the little arm that comes down to stop vehicles coming in and out. All the guys within that sort of like look very typically the same. They've all got how do I explain them? They've all wearing black suits and red ties with a fedora, and they all look very regimented. And there's to a routine. You can see that they're a cog in this machine, and it seems to be working over both a warehouse.
Do they don perfectly good moustaches?
Some of them got really nice goatees. So you can see that with basically docks A and B, so wharf A and wharf B, you know, you can work out that B's that side, you kind of know where you have the location now.
Yeah.
And you can see that it's got a good sort of like dozen guards on each wharf at any one time, so you kind of ascertain the sort of strengths. Can you give me a perception check, both of you?
1.
Don't worry about it, guys.
Jump cuts to us tied up with
Wait a
guns
second.
pointed at us.
Same numbers, impossible roll. Possibly roll. Damn it.
No, because you could have got the challenge rating on your D6, so there is no need to. So you don't have to worry about that, but you have got a dozen guys on each wharf, and you know the location. That's what you've got out of your trip.
So the guys that are on the actual wharf itself, is there only one person in the entry point, like the check-in?
Like the checkpoint.
Yeah,
there's
only one guy in there.
You
The rest
imagine
of them spread out outside.
You can see that in the actual wharf itself. There's some guys wandering around.
Okay.
You can't see any weapons or anything like that on them, but there is definitely a guy manning the little booth, as it were.
This is RWBY, their credit cards could turn into guns.
I'm just saying, you can't. They're not literally. They're packing heat. That's what I'm saying.
Literally, their face just turns into a massive machine.
Look out, they're gun faces!
You said that now. Someone's going to
Oh,
say
shit.
If one of our characters die.
Coming back as gun face.
Are you sure not Skeet
Skeet Celadon.
You've written that down. Keep that. Okay, so let's probably take you about half an hour to sort of wander over to the industrial region, have a bit of a butcher's. Are you then coming back? Or you get these guys in? Because it's already 6:30.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's 6:30, so we still got 3.5 hours before we need to do it. So, I guess maybe are there like along like the walkways? It's like is it like an industrial dock or is it more like is there like a marina type thing around here as well?
No, it's you're talking. You're in the proper like
Okay.
cargo transport,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. It's the marina, the sort of pleasure stuff, which was much more up towards
We can,
commercial district.
I mean, we can.
Any
Just
opposite
like
buildings?
we can see if we can like.
Any
speak
adjacent
to
buildings?
People who've been like through that sort of thing, see if they know anything about. See if they know anything about the buildings or the floor and what they're. Ask some questions, I guess.
You're mumbling. You do that a lot. You know that?
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. Speak up. I'm all the way up here. What'd you say?
Yeah, so I mean, we could ask, the like people around here if they know anything about the guys that are working there, because they look. I mean, they don't look.
They look sketchy.
Yeah, they don't look like normal dock workers. Is what I'm saying. They wear suits.
They're very well dressed for dock workers.
Yeah.
I quite like the ties and the ball hats. Oh, the wrong color.
We'll get you one next time.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's see if there's anyone around. Is there anyone who is not part of this clique?
Yeah, and the people you can sort of see are very much the actual atypical dock workers. We're talking overalls, talking hard hats, and we're sort of like a little sort of like rough around the edges sort of people who sort of just wander about. Again, it's getting past over 6 o'clock, so one shift's already starting to call it a day. So they're all sort of like on the way home, sort of out the other docks to the other side. So you've got dock 12, dock 14, so you sort of see like, and they're all sort of spread a good sort of like just a couple 100 meters apart. You got like some other sort of like docks. The ship's already within the sort of like the actual commercial port itself, and yeah, so there's a hive of activity around. Surprisingly, actually, dock 13 doesn't have any boats actually moored in.
Yeah.
It's just literally the wharfs.
They got a submarine there. There's no boat. Must have a submarine.
And you guys turn up. As you basically, effectively, you get given the directions, you follow their map route, and you basically turn up to these guys. A bit more of a sketchier, rundown part of town. It's a commercial working sector. So, like here, we're talking very much dusty lorry sort of paths that sort of like move along there. You're off as far as the sort of like pavement, pavemented part of the thing, and the sort of any buildings that are around are either working within the docks or they're sort of like the low end of sort of like the residential scale to more sort of like office based.
So Cyan was on her scroll when these guys were talking. AKA Matt doesn't have a clue what's going on right now.
It's fine.
Use it.
So Cyan's just been following Zure. She doesn't really understand why we're at the docks.
Zure is pretending to look at his phone to look less noticeable.
Yeah.
Like it's turned off. Nah.
As soon as Johnny sees him, he's like, "Hey,
Hi.
hey!"
Oh, yeah. And
What?
I walk over.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Hey, tall friend, haven't seen you in a while. Keeps looking across the street.
No, I haven't seen yous at all.
Raja just looks at Cyan and rolls her eyes.
I shake my head.
I attempt to do a very
Boys.
convoluted handshake with you.
I attempt to follow through.
Performance. No, performance is not it. Athletics.
Crafting.
So, you guys are having a
Oh
conversation.
no, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
Are we actually?
If you both get the same number.
I break his fingers. No wonder you got to
a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
You sort of end up just like hitting each other's.
No.
Not.
No, just
You're doing it right. You got to do the fist right down there.
Okay.
We separate,
Oh,
and a silent message goes between us that we will agree that this never happened.
this is.
Why are we here?
Oh, we're just.
We've still got like 3 hours until then.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't really want to be hanging around.
Yeah, I mean, did we message you guys? I don't want to message you.
Oh yeah, I messaged them.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm leaving then, because I don't want to be seen here before we need to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I mean, this really isn't my forte. guys
Yeah.
all get that, right?
I'll be honest, I've never done this before either.
I love how it would just be like, let's do it, it'll be badass. We have no idea what we're doing.
Kids.
Yeah.
I mean, while you guys are here, it might be worth like seeing if you can see like what sort of security measures they got on there, because I can see much. They got like security cameras that you
I'm gonna go and
Yeah,
ask
sure.
some of those other doctors.
If you
about those guys.
if you'd like to do a perception check, you're going to go talk to Dr. Way. So
Yeah.
perception check
Yeah.
for you guys.
Could
Yeah,
could
I'll
I
do that.
possibly give her advantage?
How?
helping.
Because I'm helping.
How would that be like? You'd have to be
I'm
like,
helping.
look at that, and you'd have to see it yourself.
What are you doing? You like picking me up or something?
Classes. I would say that you can't add advantage. You may try your own roll and see what you get.
That's better.
Yeah, 5.
3.
5. Okay. Okay, Cyan, you see this, and you notice actually there's movement, not just on the guys on the ground, but there is a crane used for like loading containers on and off the ship, and there's definitely some figures walking around the perimeter of the crane up high.
Okay.
As far as like security cameras, a lot of them are just static, so therefore a lot of them are just sort of like down in certain areas.
Do they oscillate?
Sorry?
Do they oscillate? Do they move left and right? Okay.
No, because like I said, they are static, so they're
Yeah,
just literally like boom, and they're just looking down on that one area.
Okay.
But like I said, there is effectively like 20 plus guys doing sort of like the sort of manual work.
Yeah.
So though cameras you'll find are few and far between, so there will be one on the front gate, and you might clock one further in towards the warehouses.
Are there any neighbouring buildings that seem easy to access?
No, so effectively, if you imagine the wharfs, you basically like they jut out into the into the bay, and effectively there's just one large sort of like warehouse on each of the docks. Each of them have a tower, which is the crane, and then they just have a load of containers sort of scattered around, and that's really all you've got is some containers, a crane, and then you see the warehouse as the end of the pier.
Okay. Alright.
So there's a few static cameras. And some men riding on a crane.
Oh, I didn't see the crane.
How did you not see the crane?
I was looking at the guys downstairs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyway, there's a crane with people on. Maybe they'll clear out later on, but still, that's a very good vantage point for seeing.
How close is the warehouse building to the water?
How the warehouse building to the water?
Yeah.
Very close.
Very close.
If you imagine effectively like on the pier, you'd have almost like it's built on onto the edge of the pier, so utilising whatever space they can.
Okay. Possibly a bit of underwater stealth, perhaps? We basically
I'm not
swim.
just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah?
He's got really big gauntlets.
I'm not there. I'm currently in the background gesticulating.
Yeah, I was
to
like pointing
dock
at him.
workers.
Like, he's got really heavy gauntlets. I'm wearing armor. Doesn't really. Water us.
Right.
Not all of
I mean,
us.
you guys.
Well, I mean, he can alter gravity.
Well, all I'm thinking is if we're using the water to get in, then how are we getting out? Because I don't think
By-
this package could go in water, maybe.
No, that would probably ruin the casing.
Do you guys want to have a think about it? As
Yeah.
Johnny, you've gone over to some gruffled old salts on the dock, who are basically they're sort of like walking. They got their lunch boxes, you know, the tin lunch boxes. They got the hard hat. They got the high vis, and they're just walking out. They just walked out of. Have you gone to that side? So
Yeah.
you'd be 13, 12. So
Yeah.
you'd be literally coming out of dock 12. Just like there's a pair of them, just sort of like old salts.
Hey, old timers.
Hello.
How are you guys today? How's the day going with you?
Not bad. Just finished. Thank you.
Look, I need to ask some questions about something, and I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm like a junior police officer.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And I've been told that there's some sketchy stuff going on over there.
Oh, Dock 13. Yeah, there's always some dodgy stuff going on there. Just leave. Best not mess with those guys. Talk on the dock is that they're connected to gangs, you know.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They're not armed or anything like that, right?
Frankly, I've not been that permissive to actually find out. You know, I come in, I do my honest day's pay, and then I go home. Isn't that right, Frank?
Oh yes, that's right, Ted. I love these guys already. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I want to make sure they're safe. I might walk them home. Okay. But is there anything like do they there all night? Do they have a shutdown, or are they just...
No. You see a couple of trucks come in and out late at night. I've had to do the night shift a couple of times here. Yeah, they're always coming in and out. They're creating a right ruckus.
What sort of time do they come? Always the same time, or just on and off?
No, it's just sort of out of hours. In fact, you don't see a truck come in during the daytime, do you, Frank? No, Ted, you don't.
Do you know who they remind me of? The Chuckle Brothers.
Funny that.
To me, to you.
Now then.
Okay, well, thank you very much, guys. I think you're right. You know, I think I'll leave that alone. That sounds like the kind of thing that could get a young man in trouble.
Aye, let's stay away. Right. Good night. See you.
Good night, old folks.
They walk off and they're like sort of talking to each other and Frank.
To me, to you.
For all our American listeners, the Chuckle Brothers are an iconic British, they are.
Comedy?
I guess comedy.
YouTube it and question why we like them.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Blobby, that'll be a fun education.
That would scare them. Don't do that.
So I come back over to the group, my exuberance bubbling over. Okay, I've got a plan.
And remember, no slacking.
That's where we cover this.
Quietly.
I got a plan.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. There are trucks that come in at night. Okay? I can get on top of one of those trucks.
And be very noticeable.
By who?
By the people that are going to let the truck in and...
If I'm on the top of the truck, hunkered down,
Okay, I'm just
spread myself out,
I'm just saying.
I can get quite low on the ground.
Possibly alter your gravity so you don't leave a huge dent in the roof.
Well, yeah, of course I'm going to... How am I going to get up there in the first place if I don't do that?
Good point.
I mean,
Fair point.
I'll just fly into the side of it and bounce off.
Also, trucks have blind spots.
Ah, see? Blind spots. He
While
knows
this
what
is
he's talking
going on,
about.
Yeah.
I'd like to try something that
You're
I've
already
never
in.
really done with my semblance before.
Ooh, okay, what would you like to try and do?
Hi.
Kill many people.
Rather than moving the light into a place,
Yeah.
I want to try and move it out. So, but essentially to create a dark spot.
Yeah. Refract the light. So
Yeah,
therefore
so
anyone
it's
seeing
just
anything,
bending it the opposite way,
So
basically.
therefore, effectively, because the light doesn't hit you, you can't be perceived by the human eye.
Yeah.
Or faunus eye in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a great idea to make Lee's character useless for the rest of the campaign.
I
Blade,
think that's a very clever way of actually doing it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stand
Yeah.
with these up, but while they're doing it, just start focusing, just seeing if I can make a dark spot on the ground, and then try and bring it out, and yeah, and then if any of you look, you just see Aurata staring at the ground really intently, just occasionally moving her fingers, just
She's getting her battle meditation on.
Yes.
So what do you think? Put me on top of the truck. I get in there, sneak around, open up the gates. You guys get in. It's done.
How are
We're
you gonna open the gate?
with my hands.
Oh, okay.
What? Why do you think that wouldn't work?
It's possible. It would just leave. Well, I don't know. It just might leave just a slight bit of physical damage to it.
It's possible.
Whereas I'm thinking more of the lines of going into the little control bit of the gate and possibly just simply pressing the switch to lift up.
Yeah, so the gate itself is just literally one of the pole arms that literally just up and down. That's basically as far as the gate you get.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. New plan.
how big do I reckon I could make this darkness?
Give me a semblance check.
It's just D6.
That was all it was.
4.
4. You're probably going to be able to create a good sort of 5x5. Sort of
Perfect.
little bubble of just effectively the light is bent and so where you should be here, because I need to see the lights that bounce from my eyes from the object, then back into my eyes. Effectively, it's coming towards you, diverting round, so therefore I'm not seeing anything within that vicinity.
Cool. I just as soon as I realise it, look up and say, "What were we talking about?"
You can see the sweat on Aurata's brow is quite sort of like almost.
She's like breathing like a little bit heavily. Just
You okay?
Very quick question. How does the perimeter of that dark spot that she just made look? Does it look slightly brighter? Because you are moving the light out. I just don't know if it's like spread.
Yeah, you're almost just creating a bit of a. It's almost like like when you're in a hot country, you have the what they call when you
Mirage.
mirage.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
almost like that.
Yeah.
I guess in a way, it's like
yeah.
you're
So if you were to look at it,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
You wouldn't notice any different. You're just seeing an empty space where this wall of just like a void is created.
Okay.
But outside of it, if you were to then go hi, then you would literally half of you would be visible, and then there'd just be no other half of you. It'd be weird.
But if you're on the inside of it, you can't really. Yeah. So I literally just like. Yeah. What were we talking about?
So we got a plan.
Okay,
I'm
that
gonna
was-
get on top of a truck,
Okay.
and then I'm in.
But what if the crane guys see you?
Oh, they got guys on the crane.
Well,
That's a very.
They
good-
thought of everything.
fortunately, I think I've had something that can help with that.
You okay? Do you need a glass of
Just
water?
trying something new.
Right. I mean. Okay.
Like, thingies, I can maybe, if you're getting on top, I can maybe shield you from being seen while you're on top.
I like this plan.
If you're doing that.
You've got mail.
So it comes onto Cyan's scroll. Okay, so it looks like you kind of got a plan. Now, rather than make you sit and just 3 hours of just in-game, just so
Planning.
don't you dare start saying I spy, otherwise I will probably jump out this window.
God damn it! You ruined my plan!
Shrubbery?
That's our entire game. The entire plan is actually just to walk up to one of them and just be like, "Hey, look, you can't hit me because we're playing I Spy now. I Spy with my little."
It's the entire
So they
goddamn
all join
campaign.
in.
So, would you like to basically sort of wait until, darkness is starting to encroach, and then
Yeah.
effectively find somewhere to basically stake out the gates and then wait?
Preferably out of view of the warehouse and the docks.
That's
in
fine.
general.
Again, you could probably move back just a little bit out of the way into off one of the commercial buildings,
Yeah.
and just sort of hang back where you sort of you can look around the corner and you can kind of see, but the majority of it you just kind of like chilling.
Actually, I'm
Yeah,
just.
so it's just like you say, you're trying to test your semblance a bit more. Okay, I think I've got this under control now. Where you were heavily sweating earlier, you're starting to adapt the light. It still takes you can almost feel like you have gone for a run, but at the same time you're not perspiring so much.
So I'm just imagining all the ways this is going to go wrong.
Don't do that.
And with that,
Optimism.
we will.
I'm optimistic as hell.
I am not.
With that, we will skip on to the sort of like 10 minutes to 10.
Johnny Verdegris flying through the air.
Good time to pause. Okay.
Ooh.
What do you move?
During the
prep?
3-hour prep time.
Yep, of course.
Is there a possibility of looking for like a circuit breaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do.
I mean,
Do you want everyone doing a perception check? See if you want to have a look as it starts getting dark.
one.
I would like to do something a little bit different.
Yep.
I would like to watch the patterns of the guards using maybe survival or something of that nature.
You imagine you guys are over
Yeah.
here somewhere.
Just so I can get a bit into bit of their
Nice.
their individual sort of eccentricities. You know, is one of them a smoker? Does one of them like to sit on his scroll? You know,
Is one of them got
texting
3
some
kids at
handsome
home?
armadillo man.
You don't know him yet.
Yet.
Can I have a perception check from Johnny
Yet.
on that front?
You don't know me.
Oh, I've got the guy at the front. Wait a
Ooh.
second.
Nice.
6. Oh, is that survivable?
So no, this is more sort of perception-y based,
Okay,
isn't it?
6.
So sorry, there's a guy at the front gate as well.
Yeah.
6. Yeah, so you do happen to notice that the one who's paying the most attention definitely seems to be the guy on the front gate. The guys within the actual midsection, sort of like they're just actually sort of like, so what's happening with you recently? I'm like, Not too bad in there. You do see other guys moving around because your 6 grants you that because that's like a difficulty rating. It's like difficult, isn't it? I think it's easy, medium, difficult. So, as that's quite a good roll, you've maxed out your dice. There has been other movement on the floor, but you can't see them from your vicinity.
Okay.
But yeah,
There's more than we can see. Okay. Just be aware.
because that good roll. Who else had
Sorry,
it?
I should say that louder so people can
Five.
hear.
5 for looking at the for a circuit breaker.
So it's not really so great because at the moment all the majority of the lights are sort of down this way from the crane itself has the majority of the light pushing down.
Okay.
So the circuit breaker, if there is one, it's not going to be around the outside perimeter that you can see. You have to go digging inside.
Okay.
But you can't
Well, I
see.
mean, this is open, so is it like on?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Is it on,
I
like,
should have
this
mentioned.
side,
I should have
or-
mentioned. So if you imagine you're here and the fence just keeps going,
Yeah.
and you're almost. This is like water.
Yeah, but I mean, if we walk down this way, we can possibly see along this
Possibly.
bit. See a little, so it doesn't look like it's to
Not-
be obviously on the bottom of this
No.
sort of thing.
No.
This bit? No.
That's fine. Maybe I should
Just want to make sure. Because my aim is if we turn out all the lights, it's going to be easier to walk through.
Yeah.
Then it just looks like a power cut.
Yep, that sounds good. I like that. Okay.
How
I am-
dark are you planning on making it? Because obviously none of us can see in the dark except for fullness.
I can create lights.
Okay. So
I can create
Alright.
multiple lights. So.
so we
you're
take
doing
that all
darkness.
off.
I
Is that-
created
While
my
you're
own
doing
version
darkness,
of light.
do 2 at once.
Well, no, because I only need you to do that until you get the gate open. We need to do that until you get the gate open. Because then we're all going in, presumably.
And remember, with the gate lets you. All you got is a guy there with one of those little poles that go across the road, and it basically gets lifted up, and that's as far as the gate goes. It's just a break in the fence.
So do we need to take this guy out?
He's in his little hut.
Well, you're probably going to need to take him out to get the gate, to open the gate.
Yeah.
Because it's in like a little hut thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, if we take him out, or just knock him out, we can open the gate, we can sneak through here and get into the warehouse proper.
Okay.
So we have here in front of us, we have the docks. So you guys are over on the district here. This is all part of the fence, and then this is going to be water. So effectively, this will be Pier B. Yeah. This is Dock 13B. Is this one here for you? And you can basically see, and you guys look at your scrolls, and effectively it's now sort of like 9:45, 10 to 10. So what would you guys like to do?
Any sound of any trucks?
Perception checks.
One.
6.
4.
6.
I mean, you can hear again. There's a lot of traffic still moving from actual the respectable docks that are actually still working throughout the night. Currently, this one though, they just sort of pass without even giving any consideration. And you don't see any movement for you guys for a 6. You've noticed that the guy on the front gate is actually quite vigilant. As far as some of the other guards you've seen, sort of like bumbling through, sort of getting their steps in. But this guy is literally, he's watching. He's got his eyes on the prize. But it's getting 10 to 10 now. So
Just keep waiting.
okay.
None of us have got anything else we want to be doing.
No, we've all had a free night with nothing planned.
Yeah.
Okay, so then as it comes to, can I have another perception check from everyone, please, as it now gets to 5 to 10?
4 again.
6 again.
2.
So, the 5s, okay, as you start to see now, and there is a truck now sort of coming down one of the main boulevards, and it definitely seems to have a sort of, it's heading in that direction. Could you just put that in line with the gate for me? As that starts pulling up towards the gate.
That way, there.
Yeah,
It's that
whichever,
way.
as that basically starts moving towards it, and it is. I really like this sort of style of truck. So it's going to be that sort of like that open end sort of 1950s style truck because I just think they're awesome. So
So not one that I can cling to the roof so that they won't see.
Well, no, but you can get to the bed.
Okay. Yeah.
you got the flatbed you can sort of pop into, but effectively this thing pulls up and it's literally going to pull up, and the guy outside. So if you push it up to the gate for me because I can't quite reach, and they are now in conversation with the driver. So what we'd like to do.
I'm going to use that, like I say, like creating a pocket
Okay.
to try and. So basically, as soon as he jumps onto it, just cool.
As we might be going into combat, can you burn off 2 fatigue for the so that way if we do go into combat,
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
boom, but then suddenly you notice no difference. For you, the way the world's the lights are reflecting, it's all the same. But as far as it is, you are effectively the most stealthed, invisible 7-foot man has ever walked the face of Remnant.
So yeah.
Would you
Dog.
say? Sorry. Would you say he looks like every non-important character in season 1 of RWBY?
Oh,
Wow.
They're literally all
Wow.
just black
Shaded out.
silhouettes.
Wow.
They're all black silhouettes.
my friend was in RWBY season 1. He was in the backing scene. Oh.
Hey Miles, if you want to put a hit out on anything, please do it on Alexander, not Alex.
So I'm going to trigger my semblance, drop down the gravity around me, and then just.
Okay, and again, because we might be going, can you mark off?
Yeah,
Oh,
done.
you marked it off, thank you. You literally, and it is like landing quite as you can. Can you give me a stealth check? You sort of land and you try and make it as flat as possible.
At advantage with the...
Yes, actually, I'll give you
Oh,
advantage
thank
because
you.
you're in a bubble.
In which case 6.
And there you go. So he's coming in, sitting there going, oh, what?
light. Team heavy light.
Heavy light. Anything from you two, or I'm quickly going to jump into what the guards are saying?
No.
No? Okay, so you're watching this from
Are
afar.
you even there?
Just trying to stay around, you haven't run away for something
I haven't
else.
run away yet.
Yeah.
If
You're
the
waiting
Nazis
until we're
ban-
in there getting shot.
Cyan, we need support.
I'm doing everything.
Okay, so you can basically hear the driver sitting there going, and it's just like, oh man, we got held back up away, man. Yes, bus isn't gonna be happy that you're running behind. What's that?
Everyone put your scrolls on silent.
Well, that's a good point, actually.
No, it isn't.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Aurata staring at Cyan, just staring daggers, just put your phone.
And you can hear.
You don't know me. You're not my mom.
You're not my real mom. Okay.
Brilliant.
All I can see now is just Simon with just like playing some sort of version of Candy Crush. It's like, yay, yay, awesome, yay.
Cyan's the new Fae.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Okay, so, but you can hear that sort of like, Boss isn't going to be happy with you. No, don't, oh, come on man, I'm like 5 minutes late, don't tell Boss. Okay, but you owe my ass. You know what sort of temper he has. Yeah, since he got out of prison, he's got a real bee in his bonnet. Come on, open the gate. Okay. And he opens the gate, and in you go. Unseen, because of my real poor rolling. And he's basically, these guys are like, back it up, and effectively you're going to park yourself. So yeah, imagine
Awesome.
you get backed up into there. So between, you're near the actual fence, and then behind you is water. As effectively that fence continues on that straight line. Of course I didn't draw the map that far, but continues on that straight line, and then it's water either side. This is the pier, and it goes on a little bit here, but everything on the other side is water based. So what you want to do is he gets out his truck, and you've actually got into the back, and you're actually in an empty sort of.
There's nothing in the back.
There's nothing in the back.
So I'm gonna roll.
He's clearly on a pickup right now, and
I'm gonna roll out the other side to him.
rolling out. Yeah. You're still like.
Yeah. And then just sneak along.
Okay. Oh, I've got to get Can someone get the driver out? And he's going to start walking towards the warehouse. So if you want to put him 3 squares away from you.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So he's moving on to those guys. Hey, well, what sort of time do you call this? Banter. And they're basically coming to that. As you start sneaking too, can I have a stealth check, please?
With advantage because I'm still darked up.
Yep. 4. Just beats my 3. I saw you had 3 on the dice. I was like, this is going to get interesting. But with that plus
have a
1
moment
in
of stuff.
skills, as effectively you sort of like made
Those
just,
skills do pay the bills.
They do.
There's just the crunch gravel, and you're like, and he's like, huh? And he looks out the other way, and then you see it's your moment. You grasp, and how are you going to knock him out?
I'm just gonna pull him backwards out the window. Sleep hold.
And he's asleep. Okay, put him down if you want to flip him over. He is snoozing.
You're
Okay.
on top of him.
Okay.
So to speak.
He's unconscious and you're on top of him.
Okay. Can someone move,
A little bit of
move
choke
the
pride
driver
doesn't
another
hurt
3
anyone.
squares for the driver, and he wants to get towards the warehouse. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone else remaining where they are.
Yes. What is everyone else doing? So-
Text them. I text them. Omega has reached alpha point, initiate phase beta. And then I raise the gate.
Okay, you're going to raise the gate.
What? No idea.
You see the gate.
Okay.
Go.
You're running through.
Yeah.
Okay, where have you guys
Stealthily.
ended up? Okay, yeah, stealthily.
Reverse co.
Yeah, it's all stealthy.
Looking as black as the night as possible.
Okay, does everyone have a little mini? Or else I've
I
got...
don't today.
I've got some stand-ins. I have
Hey.
a lovely cyan-coloured one there.
I've got mine.
And I should have a
Zure
Zure Tesla Blue.
Soon.
Let's check that. She's been dispatched.
Oh, is this Hero Forge? Just saying, Hero Forge, if you want to help sponsor us, we I haven't got a sponsor yet. Just saying, mate.
Just saying, mate.
Don't know what I went like that bit. So, where would you guys like to go? So, effectively, the gate is open, but of course, you have it open. It's now basically the compound is exposed. So, what we do?
As soon as we get through, just like shove push to this.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
just go in.
That's no one has seen you with that
I
roll.
will just
Right.
put myself up against this ship.
So you're going behind that shipping container.
I'm going by the truck.
Which, what, this
Yeah,
side
yeah.
or that side?
That side.
You
Yeah.
just need to do that.
Okay, Cyan.
I'm going to go on my date.
I'm going on my date? No.
Have you seen my boyfriend?
Not yet. I'm gonna go Aurata.
Oh, it's coming back.
So, okay, so Johnny, which way are you?
5.
5, 4, 3.
Over here.
Okay. So you sneak in between the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. We're now going to say that as you running, you exerted yourself. You're like, okay. You're dropping your light shade.
now it's...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But keep the fatigue on there.
Yeah.
This will now be quite interesting, as effectively we are going to have our first turn in combat. Combat in stealth mode. So we can have everyone roll initiative.
Oh, I don't know where I just rolled it, I don't know if there is.
So I'll start to my left, and I have Zure.
6.
6. Cyan.
6.
Okay. So who has the higher of the dexterity dice? So you've got the same.
I have D8.
8.
So you may choose your initiative order.
9.
9. Aurata with a D8 and combat bonus.
I got 6, but my dice is
Okay.
What is it on?
Okay, 3 and go.
Sorry, for the people
There you go.
at home who are listening, and not... right now they're trying to play rock, paper, scissors, and it's not going.
It's
I
the
went
same...
on 3, he
Okay.
went on 4.
Okay.
It's rock, paper, scissors, go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, go. Okay, right.
You win.
Right. Who's
Okay.
going? What order we got? Zure or Cyan?
Cyan.
It's a complicated game.
Cyan.
This is not I Spy.
Yeah, we're okay. So, top of the initiative order is Aurata. Aurata, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna wait until like sort of these guys sort of like maybe look at each other, or this guy's back's turned, right? Because I know he's walking away. Look until sort of these.
Oh yes, can someone move the driver out of combat? Or
Oh,
he's not going to take part in this game.
Does this truck, I know it's an old school truck, but does it have, actually I'm just going to gesture you, does this have an alarm or something? Oh, like a car alarm?
I want to try and like pop the hood open.
Pop the hood.
Yeah.
You have to get
Pop
into
the
the
hood.
car.
Yeah.
You have to get into the car to pop the hood.
Damn it.
Which means the little
Yeah,
bit that's down the side.
Is the door open?
So, do you want to try the door?
Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to tell from looking at it whether it's got an alarm,
Yeah.
car alarm.
Well, I mean, if it has a battery, usually a battery powers an alarm. So yeah.
Just that doesn't answer my question. Does it have a car alarm?
Most
Can you-
likely.
Okay, we'll turn it on.
Turn it on.
Yeah, then they're going to come over.
I'm
and
literally just like
Okay.
looking over at this. It's like,
Okay. I'm just gonna.
I just get out my skull, just like,
I'm gonna kick it. I was gonna do a bit of a charge up and press the.
Are you doing like half charge, so not even real charge, so you're not going to
Yeah.
take fatigue, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, you're almost like sparking it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, and that's just like enough to get them.
Okay.
Okay, so they are now all, sort of, I guess they're going to be in a state that they are at the end of the initiative order. Aurata, now all of them are like.
now they're looking towards us.
Yep.
I'm helping.
I'm staying where I am.
Okay, you're gonna hold your action.
I'm not even gonna hold my hand. I just want to like basically hold my movement so that as soon as like it looks like this bit's clear, I'm just gonna run down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna.
This way. Yeah. We'll flank him.
Okay, Cyan, it's your turn.
I'm guessing these things are like freighters. Stupidly very tall.
Yeah, so these are cargo freighters, like you've seen in season 1.
Deal with it on top
Okay, yeah. So if I instead of do it, could I?
You're gonna basically prop.
Yeah, just
Yep.
give you a little.
Acrobatics. Got any pluses?
3.
Ooh.
Nice.
7.
And land perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have a stealth check, please? Because you're right in that guy's line of sight.
It's based on Dex, though, so it's alright.
Okay. 5.
I rolled a 4. So, this guy doesn't see as you literally, and you get as low as you can. Luckily, the way that the lighting will say that the lighting of the crane actually doesn't quite point down there, it's more into the centre. So actually it's not, as far as you are, you're still quite in some sort of darkness. In some. However,
dark
can I have a
clothes
perception
as well.
check from you, please?
I'm wearing my human clothes.
You're in your human clothes.
6.
As you notice, as you land, you see a guy who's literally taking a toilet break into the sea at the moment. Down the
I don't
side,
want to see that.
down the
Hey,
side.
but you
of these
can
containers.
control water. He's gonna punch himself in the face with his own urine stream.
That sounds great.
You haven't used an action.
She wouldn't think of that. But that's amazing.
Are you using your action? 5.
No.
No. Are you literally just getting down and just trying to be as little shape as possible? And as you get low, you notice the guy who's like tinkle, tinkle,
I'm just
tinkle into the sea.
gonna lean back over the edge and just go.
Okay.
Okay, I gave up.
Zure, it's your turn.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
I'm moving round the corner here.
Yeah.
Okay, how bright does the light shine
I'd say
in
that
area?
in this corner, let's get a nice big old, let's get a dice just to like, illuminate this area. And there you go, so that is coming down. And that bit there is really nicely illuminated.
Okay, so if I got here, would I be in the line?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna not like that.
Okay.
Because that'll be in the open, and these guys will probably see me. So therefore, I'm going to not do that. I'm going to check around here. Does that look clear?
Looks fine.
That's. Oh, so is there space next to that shipping
Is
container?
there?
I mean, you could literally tiptoe around it, but you're like on edge of
right.
falling in the sea. One bad dexterity check and you're going splash.
Okay.
Which is
Well,
quite
Do
audible.
it.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Now, here's the thing.
Yes.
My little gloves have electromagnets on them. Mostly for the sake of, so that my
Pulling the aura off.
no, so that I can
Popping the aura?
no, so I can
Oh,
my weapon can
your
come back
weapon,
to
you
me.
throw it and then okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over and see if I can try and use it to stick it on the side.
So you're gonna walk over to that
You don't need to
container?
walk up. You can try it on this container before you go.
No.
Okay. Now you're thinking like Johnny. I like it.
What? Oh right, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try it on the container next to me.
It doesn't work. Can you give me a technology check, please? See how
I'm
well.
good at this. 8. Does it take? Is it quite hard to pull off?
You basically put your hand onto a massive weld of metal. Whereas, of course, you're used to just controlling the small, lighter titanium or whatever they're made of, your sticks. This is just a big wad of metals, and you're putting the full contact surface on it. So it's you're literally like, think of it like suction cups.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to move around and try and Spider-Man on the side.
Okay. Perception check as you do that. Don't worry about it. As he's rolled a 2. So don't worry about that as you think you've been quiet and stealthy. So,
Yeah.
And so you literally come around to the other side, and you're like,
Yeah.
and now literally you have about half a foot.
Yeah.
If that, we're talking like 3 inches of actual toe space before you actually go and fall into the drink. So you're like,
Yeah.
and you're just moving step by step
Yeah.
like that. So that will half your movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, so you can move 1 more square that way.
Yeah.
Is your semblance based on electricity?
Yes.
Cool.
Electricity.
Salt water. These things go together great.
Yeah.
We've already talked about that.
Metal and electricity tend to go
We've
well,
got a
really,
ship name.
tend to go really
This takes us on to Johnny. It's your turn.
Car alarm's still going. So I am going to just sneak
Yep.
and hunker down, sort of like hide in the back of the truck again,
Yep.
but sort of like crouching.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait for these guys to
Okay,
come
give me
round
a
and
stealth check to
investigate.
see how well you prep yourself in the back of the truck. Oh,
7.
7. Okay, Julian. Ninja! Write that down. Okay, so that's a 7 currently on your stealthness,
Oh,
hiding in the
no.
back of the truck.
Now they
That
cannot.
takes us on to the henchman.
Now they cannot stop me.
So
because
first
only
thing
a ninja
first.
can stop a ninja. It's true.
Okay, so can you put that behind that container, the blue container there?
Yep.
That one there. As he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares in a sort of like L shape round.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. These guys will use their 30 feet to investigate the truck.
So move up to here.
Yep, moves up to there. They're now going to have a look and see if they can see their knocked out friend in the.
Oh no.
That was a 2. So I'm going to say that they're too preoccupied with the car alarm because 2 is not even on the challenge rating
Do
chart.
not try and hide the body.
And Hello. At this, can I make a move on them at this point?
You can basically you interrupt with your held action.
Yeah, I would like to just like their heads together and pull them into the back of the truck.
Yes, you may try
Assassin's
to.
Creed style. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Like into
yes.
the haystack.
I love it. Give it a try. So this will be a melee attack. So I think you're D8s, aren't you? Not D6s.
That's a very good point.
So give me.
And that is 8 in total.
They are challenge rating 4.
Haha!
So you hit them, clonk, and as you're not doing damage, you're just knocking out and pulling them in. So can you put those 2 flipped over into the back of the truck? Okay, this guy is going to interrupt his pee because suddenly there's car alarm going on. So he's now going to
If you
move
try
out.
to interrupt a pee, it's kind of difficult.
It requires a lot of concentration.
Make a stamina check.
He's going to finish it up then, shall we
Roll the
say?
meters of...
And he's going to move.
Wow, he's quick.
That's 30 foot.
No, he'll move out to that one there. Thank you very much.
Fastest fun boy.
And I'm going to have these guys rotate, you rotate, and they just literally go around in a circle around the what's it called? The crane. I was going to call it watchtower. It's not. Okay. Currently, I need to have one more.
What's the purple dice?
That's
That is the light,
Light.
and that's basically pointing out that way.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, that's fine. It's basically illuminating this pocket here. This sort of like 9 squares in the middle there.
Gotcha.
Big old light there. Probably this little gap too. But we take us to the top of the initiative order as they had a really bad roll with that and didn't see much. Actually, one second. Let's just see if he can see down that angle towards Aurata.
well, I'm sort of hiding up against the
You are
crate.
hiding up against the crate. So I will do a disadvantage for the guy who's done the L walkway.
Do you need me to do a stealth check?
Yes, please. Unless you roll a 1,
No.
I don't think he needs a way. With disadvantage, you roll 6 and a 1. Obviously, on D6s.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yes.
God damn it. But well hidden, and you literally push yourself back as you suddenly like, oh my word, as you look across and you see Johnny clunk pull these guys in. You're like, alright, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna like peek around the corner. Where's this guy looking towards?
He's looking at the alarms.
He's just looking over here.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost like, what is going on?
What about where's this guy looking? Is he looking towards me?
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming down. He was the one who had the failed check
Okay.
against you.
Not really much I can do if I don't want to get caught. So I'm gonna stay here.
You're gonna hold your action if anything moves
basically
past.
Basically, what I'm thinking is if anyone walks past here, I'm just gonna try and pull them back into here.
Just really dial this up and take his head off with your razor like that.
No.
We're playing a chaotic evil campaign all of a sudden.
I can
Okay,
easily do
this
that.
takes us on to one held action. Cyan, it's your turn. You're on top of the container. The guy's moved out from underneath. Do you want to try and hop onto the next container?
I do, yeah.
Okay, give me a dexterity or acrobatics check.
9.
9.
Stop doing that.
No!
You can almost backflip if you
Nine.
wish to. A pirouette as you land. It's graceful and it's, in fact, that's going to be. So that's only half. You can almost hopscotch into the next one as well if you wanted to.
Yes.
That's going to be another dex check or acrobatics.
5.
Okay, 5. Okay, now I need a stealth check, please. As you're getting, you have landed, but it's a. Oh, that's a bit louder.
3.
3. Okay, as you hear.
Ah!
Hey, what was that? As you suddenly hear someone has, your presence has been made aware of potentially. Someone's heard a noise of a clang as you've landed on this container. So, is there anything you want to do? Because you still want action.
Still got an action.
So before they've heard you, but no one's seen you at the moment because he's on the wrong. He's sort of, there's not a direct line of sight because there's a light in the way. There's the big searchlight. So you can use any of your major actions. So you've got the cheat sheet there if you want to have a look. Selfie.
No.
So that's a minor action.
What would you like to do?
I don't know if I'll be able to. I want to see if I can control water.
Interesting. How to?
And basically, I don't have it as my. Because I actually have one of these that push people back.
Is it not prepared?
No.
Ah.
So yeah, I can't do that.
You've got major action. You have 5, 4.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna try and jump onto the crane.
You're going to try and jump onto the crane.
If I fall, whatever.
Upper level or lower level?
A lower level.
Lower level. So try and hop on. I need another dexterity check.
Is it just dex or acrobatics?
Right, you may use your acrobatics.
Ooh, 5.
Okay. You can have a stealth check.
Ah.
You haven't fallen because you've got the 5. But you haven't landed gracefully.
I have not landed gracefully.
Clang as you land. Hey, what's that noise? Clang. And you're now literally hanging on. Oh, I'm hanging on a crane. If you imagine like the cross beams,
Yeah.
literally landing on the cross beam. It's like clang. Zure, it's your turn. Clang.
How much movement do I have to get round?
Well, are you moving at half because you're using this
Yeah.
thing? So,
So,
how many
okay.
more
So
squares?
it's 5, 10, 15. But you,
And then now you're back on dry
Yeah.
land.
Okay.
So you can
Yeah.
move normally.
so you'd be.
So 15.
Yeah.
So now you've got another 15 on dry land that you can move normally.
Oh, sweet. 5, 10. Wait, 5.
Yes.
Quick look round.
Yeah. The guy isn't looking at you. He's moving towards the sound of the car.
Okay.
But yeah.
No one around this area.
Nope.
10, 15.
Okay.
Oh,
I
maybe-
need to intercede there. I need a stealth check from you as you're walking. It is darkened, but you are still walking out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, stealth check. Let's go. Yeah, that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, who's that? As I rolled a 6, and I basically the initiative order now turns into a combat order as there's suddenly someone says, "Quick, sound the alarm!" Okay, you hear that from up on the crane. You can hear this even better, Cyan, as you're literally hanging from the crane. Hey, there's someone down there! Sound the alarm! Okay, right, that's gonna be that. Your turn. You have an action. What are we doing? 5,
Kill them all!
3.
Filthy humans!
I'm going to.
I'll tell you what, give me a perception check.
Yep.
No, don't shoot people!
It's fine, he's got his stun thing on.
Don't worry about it. That's a 1, everyone. Guys, listen at home. That's a 1.
my hold action to rugby tackle this guy?
Oh, so I just
You
had
have
this.
You have a. Hey, this. Yes, you may use your.
I
hand action.
literally just like.
He sort of turns around. Like,
I look
what?
at you, I was like, fuck it. I just shrug. Look over, look
This
over
was
at Johnny,
as far as
shrug,
the plan went.
and then just
Johnny's
rugby
punished.
tackle this guy from like.
I'm surprised you got this far.
We got far.
Give me a melee attack, please. Challenge rating 4.
4.
Ooh, just as you literally rugby tackle, he turns around, sees you come at the last moment, tries to stop, but you get him under the ribs, knock him flat. Can I have, because he's now aware, this won't be a surprise attack, can I have a damage roll? But it's like non-lethal damage, I'm guessing.
Yeah. 10. So 12, sorry.
12. It's 12. You knock him to the ground, he's just like, he bangs his head, he's kind of a bit woozy, he's like, oh, but he's not knocked out yet. Okay. So he's woozy, so you sort of flipped onto there.
Well, I was rugby tackling, so if I'm on top of him prone, basically.
He is pretty
you
effed
now?
right now. Okay. This takes us on to Johnny. Johnny, it's your turn. It's woo woo. There's someone over here.
Okay.
Sound the alarm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah. As this guy's like, what?
Just clothesline this guy as I go past.
Melee attack, please. Next is them.
That's 5 to hit.
Hits. Challenge rating 4 on a goon. So now, if you can do me a non-lethal attack damage.
That's a lot. That is 12.
12. With your combat bonus.
14.
With your combat bonus, it is 2.
Oh, you beat him up.
Yeah.
And with the combat bonus,
Plus 2, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I didn't realise you put your combat bonus up. Last upgrade.
have you got +2 combat bonus?
What's our basic?
+1.
Oh, then it's
It's on the other side of that.
There you go.
it's +1.
Oh, in which case,
So that is,
you knock him down and he's still standing, but it's like, oh, what happened? But he's not knocked out. Okay, that's going to be his turn. Johnny, oh.
I hope that wasn't prophetic.
I just broke something.
I mean, I am dangling off the edge of a crane.
Okay.
I mean, you are going to
You actually
go
have
out
a
of
minor
danger,
action,
so...
Yeah, I'll switch to defensive.
Okay, switch to defensive mode because
Cyan
we are in
might get-
full combat style now.
Yes, yes,
Everyone, make sure you're on balanced stances. We're in combat bonus. We're in combat mode now. So past that, I'll look at that.
Yeah.
Investigate those contents.
so did I get any power for hitting this guy?
Effectively, yes, you did. You gained half a power, which is rounded down to nothing. Unfortunately, they're just rating 4. So, that is going to take us on to the henchman. Okay, and the first henchman is going to. Well, I've got these guys here, so he's going to take a move action to start climbing down. Ding, 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 ding. So he's now down on the same level. I've knocked Cyan down, and I've knocked him down. The other guy is going to then move, ding, 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 move over here, and change the light now. So the light is now on Zure and these 9 squares over here, effectively. So you are now just, you're literally blinded by the light. And then that guy's climbing down. The guy who's going to try and fight off you, he is going to fight you. That's a 4.
No, it's to 4. It's to 4.
And then the guy who knocked around, he sees you, turns around, he like extends like a baton, goes for a swing at you, Johnny. Actually, what's your challenge rating? Can I hit you?
7.
Oh, so I could have just hit you, but that's 5. So that's
Just catch it on my
twang! It's just like, oh no! That's pretty much their turns because the other guy's climbing down towards the alarm, or he's going to raise the alarm. That takes on to Aurata. It's your turn again. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, almost as I'm pulling myself up, I'm just gonna knee this guy in the face.
Ooh.
So 6 to hit.
Hits. I mean, it's on 2 health, so
Yeah, so I'm gonna
oh,
that's,
knocked out.
11 damage.
He is out.
So yeah, as I pull myself up, I just
You now
knee
have
in
your
the
full
face.
movement.
And then I guess we
There's
may
a
as well
guy
just
who's
start.
climbing down, clank, 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 clank. And the other guy who's
Nice.
up the top, he's moved the beam of light, so you're now back in. You're just about to move through darkness. So this
Okay.
area was illuminated.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna try and make it. No, I haven't actually seen him. I'm just gonna try and make up there. I've got 40 foot, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40.
Okay, as you start
I
climbing
need
to
to
light,
like-
there's another one.
I just said, fuck it. May as well. We've been caught now. We may as well just go for it.
Okay, this is going to take us on to Cyan. It's your turn as you're dangling off the side of a crane. What do you want to do?
I want to climb up to the top.
Okay, can I have a dexterity check? Acrobatics.
Yeah.
8.
Like a circus performer, you get up to the top, pull yourself over, and there's a guy. He's just standing. He hasn't even noticed you, and he's basically concentrating on there. Can I now have a stealth check as you come around? And I'm guessing you're going to try and get a sneak attack on this guy. 4. 2. As effectively, he's like, look, there's another one right there, and you come behind him, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe. What are you doing?
I'm not as weak as I thought I was actually. I'm gonna try and pull him back and into the water.
What, over the other side of the
Yes.
Whoa! Okay, can I have blah, blah.
Straight.
Can I have a melee attack, please? So yeah, using your strength value, so
I've
d6.
done melee. I have
That's
done
fine.
melee. 6.
Plus your combat bonus.
7.
7. Challenge rating 4. You grab him, you pull him, and in the interest of instead of damage, it's whoa, and he does the best
Wilhelm.
the best stunt guy, backwards flip, triple somersault in pike, blink. 10 as he goes splish. Okay, and there is a guy still climbing halfway down the crane. Okay.
Can I use my minor?
Yeah, you still have a minor action.
Can I move the light again?
Yes, you may.
Can I just move the light back round so it's off of these guys?
So you're just lighting these containers right now. So basically the entire forecourt's in darkness.
Yeah.
Nice. Well played. So again, you're running through Aurata, and then suddenly you've run from darkness. You're into the light. Someone's over there. And you hear a whoa splash, and then suddenly you're back into darkness as the light shifts over to just some containers.
Wow.
Okay. Zure, it's your turn. As you effectively were sneaky. Light blinded.
Yeah.
And now he's back to you.
And now the light's gone, yeah?
Light's gone.
Yeah. Do I still see the dude?
Well, you can hear a clank, clank, clank as he's climbing down one of those sort of like those metal fire ladders.
Well,
Clank, clank, clank.
just wait for the enemy. 5, 10, 20. Just feel for the ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it? Okay. Hold my action, wait for the guy to reach the bottom, whack him.
Just literally as he reaches the bottom. Okay, let's see if I notice you first, because I'm not going to just let you climb down. That's not great. So, perception. Okay, stealth check. See how well you can hide in the darkness. Whoa.
7.
I thought that was a 1. I was like, no.
You beat my 3.
Okay.
Effectively, clang, 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 clang. Down he comes. He turns around ready to move, and it's just gump.
Yeah, with a charger. Minor charger.
Okay, please mark for the fatigue. 2 fatigue if you want 1 dice.
Yeah, 2.
And so do your melee attack first. Try and hit this guy. Again, if you miss him, you keep the charge.
Okay.
I don't make you double charge like that.
Okay, 5.
Cool.
Yep, so
that's
D8 and a D6.
So no.
Oh no, wait, yeah, it's me then.
Two sets of strength, which is D6,
Yeah.
is your strength attack.
Yeah.
And you're gaining another D6, which is your
right.
semblance
So,
power. So 3D6 plus combat bonus.
Okay.
Ooh. 6 plus 6.
Oh!
Come on,
Critical.
give another 6.
Come on.
Ah.
2 plus the semblance die. 6.
No, that was it. 2
Oh,
was the semblance die.
Right.
2 is your
Yeah,
attack, is
yeah.
a standard strength melee-based attack.
Yep.
And then, in fact, if you hadn't actually added the strength to it, you would have had critical hit.
Yeah.
However, that you're talking 14 just for the
14,
dice,
yeah.
plus your combat bonus of
15.
15. That knocks him out, and one goes, it's clunk. I don't want to go to school today, Mum. And he just literally falls flat on his face. He's out cold. Okay. There's been a lot of shouting, but there is no alarm raised apart from the of the car alarm still going off.
Yeah. Okay.
What are we doing? You're currently out of combat.
One knock.
Oh no, yes, I forgot.
I still have a little bit of movement.
Yeah, you can in actual movement, then we basically got Johnny to try and round these guys up before they can escape and get to an alarm point.
I was just gonna use the rest of my movement to go into the entrance.
Okay, so you're now off into the warehouse section of the map. Okay, this takes on Johnny. It's your turn. Is this guy literally? He's stunned. He's barely standing. He's
I just like wind up for a giant punch and then think different a bit, just like poof, flick him.
Give it his flicking.
That'll
Flick it.
hit 7.
7 hits.
And then that's 10.
10.
Sleep now, tiny dance. Oh, I take his bowler hat.
You take his bowler hat.
Yes!
Yes.
Well, that's tough.
On the way out, maybe. I'm not good with
You
nuts.
take the bowler
Big
hat.
hats.
It's almost as he's falling, just like 1 second. As he's falling, just take it off and let him fall the rest of the way.
Oh, that's amazing.
Swish, and off you run. Right, we're out of
Add that
combat.
to my inventory.
Add it to your inventory. You have a bowler hat, black felt bowler hat. So this goes on to you because you're currently out of the way of everyone else. Is going to get towards the warehouse section, and this takes us on to Cyan. Cyan, one last thing. What you're going to be doing before we come out of this combat. Because
I
effectively,
can like turn off the light.
you may turn off the light if you want to try to.
Yeah.
I'm going to need either, let's say, technology. Yes, it's a big giant searchlight. You need a technology roll. Or mechanics, because you can try and break it mechanically. 2. Okay, it's
You make it right.
Wait. Can I just use my semblance to just put water on it
Shoot out the electric.
and short circuit it?
Okay, that was a little bit more scarier as this massive searchlight just shorts out on you. You imagine you one of those things just short circuiting in front of you, like, and like sparks inches from your face.
I'm just gonna go downstairs.
And that takes us out of combat, and effectively you're like, okay, that's still going off. You've got guards who are falling asleep. There's a little bit of murmurs from people further on. Of course, you've got the other dock that is like, hey, what's going on over there, and stuff like that. And that's where we're going to stop it for tonight.
I really hope that guy can swim.
We'll have to find out, so we're going to leave it there. We'll leave that on a nice little cliffhanger, as in what you're going to do next. I want to say a big thank you to the cast, these guys, how amazing they are. The roleplay you guys put in is fantastic. I enjoy every session we do. It's just so much fun. You guys listen at home, we hope you have a great time listening to this. Don't forget you can find us every Tuesday. We release it on YouTube, and you can also catch us as a podcast on iTunes. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter at RWBY Dark Genesis. And until next time, guys, keep moving forward.